Hi there, welcome back to Good Morning Sports Fans. We start this hour with some breaking news. Let's get straight to Everton and our reporter Vinny O'Connor. Vinny, what can you tell us?
The potential move of Viktor Gyokeres to Arsenal.
Yeah, lots of buzz around this one.
Our aim is simple. Give you the key info, what this could all mean, without any waffle, just the essentials.
Right, and the information we're looking at seems quite direct, actually. It points pretty clearly towards Arsenal having, well, serious intent here.
Okay, so let's jump right in. The source we've got says Viktor Gyokeres, he's the 26-year-old Swedish forward, isn't just someone they like. He's apparently their #1 transfer target. What does that signal, about Arsenal's plans?
Well, it suggests they're really focused.
Yeah.
Pinpointing a top target this definitively, it suggests they know exactly the profile they're after.
Which is?
Probably, given their setup, maybe a more direct goal threat.
Yeah.
Now number 9, perhaps.
Interesting point. And it looks like they haven't wasted time. The report claims Arsenal have already reached an agreement with Gyokeres himself.
Yeah, on personal terms.
Salary, bonuses, apparently all sorted. That feels like a pretty big step, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Getting the players' agreement early doors, as they say, that can often be the trickiest part.
Right.
It shows Arsenal are keen, obviously,
Yeah.
but also that Gyokeres is, well, up for the move. It makes everything else potentially smoother.
The source also throws in this phrase that the foundational work for the transfer is done. That sounds a bit vague. What does that usually mean, this kind of groundwork?
It likely covers quite a bit. Initial talks with Sporting Lisbon, maybe outlining the potential fee structure, how payments might work.
Okay.
Could also be, preliminary checks, making sure everyone's broadly aligned on the basics before the really heavy negotiating starts.
And there's a specific name mentioned, Andrea Berta, as someone pushing this deal forward. For listeners maybe not tracking every transfer agent or director, who is he? Why mention him?
Well, the source doesn't spell out his exact title in this deal, but someone like Berta getting involved usually signifies importance. He's often linked with high-level negotiation, a senior figure perhaps tasked with closing these complex transfers.
So his involvement suggests this is serious.
Very serious, yes.
Yeah.
It adds weight to the claim.
Okay, right. Let's talk why Gyokeres. The stats are, well, they're pretty eye-watering. 52 goals in 49 games this season.
Yeah.
What makes that number so significant?
I mean, it's elite territory, isn't it? It's not just the sheer volume, though that's impressive enough. It's the consistency, game after game.
Reliability.
Exactly. It shows he's a reliable finisher, someone who can sustain performance over a whole campaign.
And drilling down a bit, 38 of those were league goals. That puts him way up there, doesn't it, among the very top strikers across Europe?
It really does. League form is the acid test, week in, week out against organized defenses. Scoring that consistently in a competitive league like Portugal's, it underlines his quality.
And his potential adaptability.
Precisely. It suggests he has the tools to potentially replicate that success in, say, the Premier League.
So if we piece all this together, the source paints a picture of Arsenal being, well, really quite determined to get this done. It doesn't sound like just idle gossip.
No, it feels more advanced than that. You've got the reported player agreement, the groundwork supposedly laid, a key figure involved.
It all points one way.
It points towards strong intent and, significant progress being made.
So for you listening, wanting to stay ahead of the game, this move could be massive. Think about it. A striker hitting those numbers.
Yeah.
What could that do for Arsenal's attack, for their title chances? Maybe. It signals huge ambition.
Absolutely. And these kinds of signings, they don't just impact one team. They can shift tactics, change the dynamic of the league race, even affect what rival clubs decide to do in the market.
Okay, so let's quickly recap the key takeaways then.
Good idea.
Viktor Gyokeres, #1 target for Arsenal. Personal terms, reportedly agreed. Groundwork, supposedly done, with Andrea Berta involved.
And the big one, that scoring record, 52 goals total, 38 in the league this past season. Just remarkable.
Yeah, a snapshot, a transfer that could really shake things up.
Definitely one to watch.
So here's something to chew on as we wrap up. What really happens inside a team to its whole attacking dynamic when you parachute in a forward scoring at that rate? And stepping back, how do these big money, high profile signings continue to shape the entire landscape of European football? It's worth thinking about based on what we've just discussed.